Imagine this. You're in a room full of people, and one sentence slips from your mouth that instantly dims your presence, weakens your credibility, and leaves others questioning your intelligence. Words are weapons, gentlemen. Sharpen them or they'll cut you instead. Welcome to Stoic Blueprint, where we forge men of unshakable wisdom and unbreakable character. Today I'm revealing the 5 things an intelligent man never says. Phrases that betray weakness, erode respect, and clash with the timeless principles of Stoicism and human psychology. These aren't just words to avoid. They're traps that can sabotage your life. Stay locked in, because by the end of this, you'll speak with the precision of a Stoic sage. Let's dive in. The first phrase an intelligent man never utters is, "I can't do it." These 3 words are a surrender, a white flag waved before the battle even begins. Stoicism teaches us that our power lies in what we control, our mindset, our effort, our response. Saying "I can't" hands that power over to doubt and fear, poisoning your potential. Human psychology backs this. Self-limiting beliefs trigger a feedback loop in your brain, reinforcing failure before you've even tried. An intelligent man grounded in Stoic wisdom knows obstacles are not dead ends but invitations to adapt. Instead of "I can't," he says, "I'll find a way." This shift rewires your mind for resilience and resourcefulness. Think of Marcus Aurelius, who faced a crumbling empire yet wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." That's the Stoic blueprint. When you say "I can't," you're not just admitting defeat, you're signaling to others and yourself that you're not in control. Intelligent men don't broadcast weakness, they embody strength through action. So banish "I can't" from your vocabulary. Replace it with questions like, "How can I make this work?" Or, "What's the next step?" As these spark solutions, not excuses. Let's keep building that Stoic edge. Stay with me for the next phrase that could be holding you back. The second phrase an intelligent man never says is, "That's not fair." Whining about fairness is a trap that screams entitlement and victimhood, clashing hard with Stoic principles. Life isn't a courtroom, it's a battlefield. Stoicism, as Epictetus taught, demands we focus on what's in our control, our actions, not the world's justice. Complaining about fairness fixates on external chaos, draining your energy and signaling weakness. Psychology confirms this. Venting about perceived injustice activates the brain's stress response, locking you in a cycle of resentment. An intelligent man knows fairness is a fantasy. What matters is how you respond. Instead of "That's not fair," he asks, "What can I do with this?" This mindset, rooted in Stoic resilience, turns setbacks into stepping stones. Consider Seneca, who faced exile yet wrote, "We are not disturbed by things, but by our opinions of them." That's the Stoic blueprint. Master your perspective, not the scoreboard. Saying "that's not fair" doesn't just undermine your credibility. It tells others you're fragile, easily rattled by life's punches. Intelligent men don't plead for fairness. They forge their own path through discipline and adaptability. So, erase "that's not fair" from your speech. Replace it with, "This is my challenge. Let's tackle it." Right now, commit to owning your response to life curveballs. The third phrase an intelligent man never says is, "It's not my fault." This deflection is a coward's shield, dodging accountability and shattering trust. Stoicism demands ownership, taking full responsibility for your actions and their outcomes. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one." Blaming others or circumstances betrays this principle, outsourcing your power to external forces. Psychology shows that shirking responsibility triggers defensiveness, alienating others and stunting personal growth. Studies reveal that people who avoid accountability are perceived as less competent and less trustworthy. An intelligent man, rooted in Stoic wisdom, embraces fault as a chance to learn, not a stain to dodge. Instead of, "It's not my fault," he says, "I'll own this and make it right." This builds respect and rewires your brain for growth, not excuses. Picture a leader who admits a mistake. His team rallies behind him, not against him. That's the Stoic blueprint: strength through ownership. Saying "it's not my fault" doesn't just weaken your character. It signals to others you're unreliable, more concerned with ego than progress. Intelligent men don't point fingers, they point the way forward. So strike "it's not my fault" from your lexicon. Replace it with "what can I learn here?" or "how do I fix this?" We're halfway through. Stay tuned for the next phrase that could be undermining your intelligence. The fourth phrase an intelligent man never says is, "I don't care." This dismissive quip screams apathy, a death knell to influence and respect. Stoicism teaches us to engage with life deliberately, cultivating virtue through intentional choices. Epictetus said, "First decide who you would be, then do what you must." Apathy betrays this, signaling you've checked out of your own growth. Psychology backs this. Indifference is a social repellent, reducing trust and connection. Studies show people perceive apathetic individuals as less empathetic and less competent. An intelligent man anchored in Stoic principles knows caring about his craft, relationships, or purpose is the fuel of mastery. Instead of "I don't care," he says, "This matters. Let's make it count." This shift projects strength and draws others to your orbit. Imagine a colleague shrugging off a project versus one who dives in with focus. Whose leadership shines? That's the Stoic blueprint. Care deeply, act decisively. Saying "I don't care" doesn't just dim your presence. It tells the world you're adrift, lacking the conviction to shape your reality. Intelligent men don't dismiss opportunities, they seize them with purpose. So banish "I don't care" from your speech. Replace it with "what's at stake here?" or "how can I add value?" The fifth phrase an intelligent man never says is, "I'll do it tomorrow." Procrastination is the thief of time and the enemy of virtue. Stoicism demands action in the present. Seneca warned, "While we are postponing, life speeds by." Delaying tasks surrenders your agency to fleeting impulses, clashing with the discipline of a Stoic mind. Psychology confirms this. Procrastination spikes stress and lowers self-esteem, creating a cycle of avoidance and regret. Research shows chronic procrastinators are seen as less reliable, eroding trust in professional and personal circles. An intelligent man rooted in Stoic wisdom knows the only moment he controls is now. Instead of "I'll do it tomorrow," he says, "I start today." This choice builds momentum and signals strength to others. Picture two men. One delays his goals, forever planning. The other acts, however small the step. Whose life transforms? That's the Stoic blueprint. Seize the moment, shape your fate. Saying "I'll do it tomorrow" doesn't just stall progress. It broadcasts indecision, making you seem flaky or weak-willed. Intelligent men don't defer their power, they wield it now. So erase "I'll do it tomorrow" from your vocabulary. Replace it with "What's one step I can take today?" or "Let's begin." Now you know the 5 phrases: "I can't do it," That's not fair. It's not my fault. I don't care, and I'll do it tomorrow. But why do they matter? These aren't just words, they're windows into your character. Stoicism teaches that our speech reflects our soul. Every phrase you utter shapes how others see you and how you see yourself. Marcus Aurelius said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." Speak weakness, and you become it. Psychology agrees. Language influences perception. Studies show negative self-talk erodes confidence, while empowered speech boosts resilience and likability. These phrases sabotage your influence, painting you as fragile, entitled, or unreliable. An intelligent man, forged in the Stoic blueprint, speaks with purpose, aligning his words with virtue and strength. Avoiding these phrases isn't about faking confidence, it's about embodying control over your mindset, your actions, your legacy. Each time you reject these traps, you signal to the world, "I am disciplined, adaptable, and present." You become the man others trust, follow, and respect. But it starts with awareness. Catch yourself before these words slip out. Replace them with phrases that reflect a Stoic's clarity. "I'll find a way." "I own this." "This matters." Your words are your weapons. Wield them wisely. Knowing the 5 phrases to avoid is only half the battle. Now let's forge them into your life. Stoicism isn't theory, it's practice. Start by auditing your speech. For 1 week, catch yourself when you're tempted to say, "I can't." "That's not fair." "It's not my fault." "I don't care," or "I'll do it tomorrow." Pause, reflect. Replace them with Stoic alternatives. Feeling stuck? Say, "What's one step I can take?" Blaming others? Try, "I'll own this." Psychology supports this. Habit formation rewires neural pathways, making empowered speech second nature. Studies show it takes 21 days to shift a habit. Start small, stay consistent. Next, visualize your ideal self. Epictetus taught, "First say to yourself what you would be, then do what you have to do." Before speaking, ask, "Does this reflect the man I'm becoming?" This aligns your words with your purpose. Third, practice premeditatio malorum, Stoic negative visualization. Anticipate moments where these phrases might slip out. A tough meeting, a heated argument. Prepare responses that project strength. This builds mental resilience, keeping you composed under pressure. Finally, surround yourself with men who speak with intention. Iron sharpens iron. Their discipline will reinforce yours. The Stoic blueprint is clear. Your words shape your reality. By avoiding these 5 phrases, you're not just talking differently, you're living differently. You're crafting a life of control, purpose, and respect. Right now, commit to this practice. Let's move to the next step, how to make these changes stick for good. Transforming your speech isn't a one-time fix, it's a lifelong discipline. To make these Stoic lessons stick, anchor them in daily practice. First, set a morning intention. Seneca advised reflecting each day to align with virtue. As you start your day, remind yourself, "Today I speak with control, ownership, and purpose." Write it down or say it aloud to prime your mind. Psychology shows intentional priming boosts self-awareness, reducing impulsive speech. Second, track your progress. Keep a journal for 30 days. Note when you avoid the 5 phrases. "I can't." "That's not fair." "It's not my fault." "I don't care." "I'll do it tomorrow." And what you said instead. Studies reveal tracking behavior strengthens accountability, turning intention into habit. Third, embrace discomfort. Stoicism thrives on challenge. When you catch yourself slipping, don't flinch. Correct course. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. Each slip is a chance to grow stronger." Fourth, seek feedback. Ask a trusted friend or mentor to call you out when these phrases creep in. External perspective sharpens self-discipline, a cornerstone of the Stoic blueprint. Finally, reflect nightly. Before bed, ask, did my words reflect wisdom today? What can I improve? This Stoic practice of self-examination cements growth. Over time, your speech will radiate strength, earning respect and trust effortlessly. You're not just avoiding weak phrases, you're building a legacy of intelligence and character. Right now, commit to this daily grind. We're almost at the end. Stay with me for the final push to live the Stoic way. You've uncovered the 5 phrases that sabotage intelligence. I can't do it. That's not fair. It's not my fault. I don't care. And I'll do it tomorrow. These aren't just words, they're chains that bind your potential. By banishing them, you're embracing the Stoic blueprint, a life of control, purpose, and unshakable strength. Marcus Aurelius said, "It is not death that a man should fear, but never beginning to live." Start living now. Speak with the precision of a Stoic sage. Your words shape your reality, your relationships, your legacy. Every time you choose discipline over excuses, you forge respect and rewrite your story. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Commit to auditing your speech, replacing weakness with wisdom, and reflecting daily. The world notices a man who speaks with conviction. At Stoic Blueprint, we're building men who don't just survive, they thrive. Join us. Drop "I am unstoppable" in the comments to seal this transformation. If this hit home, smash that like button. It fuels the mission. Subscribe to Stoic Blueprint and turn on notifications so you never miss a lesson to sharpen your mind and soul. Share this with one man who needs to hear it. Help him break free from these traps. Your journey doesn't end here. Revisit these principles daily. Practice them in the heat of challenge. Become the man others look to, not look past. The Stoic path is yours. Walk it with courage. Until next time, stay disciplined, stay unstoppable, and keep building your Stoic blueprint.